Greetings, you in my face. So we gotta start this video all over again. Okay, so alright, so we have Messi Maya here with us. Okay, but he wants me to call him Anthony. Okay, all right. And before I got on camera, we was having a conversation, and because my stories got full and shit like that, so we're gonna restart this whole thing all over again. So he said May the 30th. There's going to be a conversation had about his case. So his case may resurface again as well. And there's going to be a conversation had about his case as well. Um, so, and also he's before the camera cut off, he was saying like hello to his family and also something about his daughter as well. So, or he has a son. I'm not sure. And all information we're going to give is allegedly. Okay, when it comes to Messi Maya case, we're gonna give it all allegedly. Okay, so let's see. We got but first he was saying something about he got a reading from a lady whose hands was involved in this in his murder as well, because they knew his power and shit like that. They knew something like that. Something about the harvesting of energy as well, harvesting of energy. So that was about that as well. So she had her hands in it, but not fully, but still had a place in this, with something about and also a jealous male figure was in a place here as well. And he said, and also witches and warlocks as well. Yeah. What else? Anthony? What else, Anthony? Why are you singing that? Why are you singing that? Like, is that the song they sung at your, like, your like, why are you singing that? I don't understand. I feel like they've been, somebody was conjuring something up against Messi Maya, for lack of better words. Yeah, they was conjuring up something against him for some time as well. I feel like he was already going through like a spiritual battle as well in New Orleans. He was going through a heavy spiritual battle because he was supposed to be bigger than what he was supposed to be. He was supposed to be like bigger and shit like that than what he was already supposed to be. Yeah. He's supposed to be bigger than what he was supposed to be. And they knew that he was going to be like the breakout star of the city, or whatever that is. He was going to be the breakout star of the city and of the town and stuff like that. But he already was and shit like that. Okay, my question is, why did they do this? Why did this person end your existence upon the plane? What was the reasoning for this? He said jealousy. I don't know. He said something about also like he was who he was in his sexuality, but he still had women flocking to him and stuff like that. He still had women wanting to be with him, and maybe he had like girlfriends that wasn't his girl. You know how you got certain girlfriends that would talk about, oh, Messi Maya fine, like, or something like that. Like he had girls talking about him in front of they mans, in front of their mans, and they mans didn't like that or something like that. He's talking to me about, oh, he had girls like, like was singing his praises pretty much in front of their own man and stuff like that. And they would get very jealous and envious of Messi Maya, better known as Anthony, as he want me to call him. He said it was groups of people like talking like in group chats or even meeting up to talk about him as well in New Orleans. Like with groups of people, groups to talk about him. It was groups of people meeting up to talk about him. He said even like he's mentioning up he's saying like even like drag queens or something like that. Like there's a drag queen that has something to do with it. There's a drag queen. He's saying like he is like Holiday Heart. Yeah, he keeps on saying somebody. He said somebody's name is also Silas. He's saying he can't keep on hearing Silas. So we have a drag queen here, and also he's saying somebody's name was Silas as well. hmm He said they wanted his energy. They said they wanted his energy for whatever that was, for them to be to do something, in like the LGBT community or something like that, or the drag community. They want. I'm not gonna say that, but okay. But okay. Mm, shit. Yeah. Okay. What else? Cause like my thing, like, why was your like also like I noticed that too, like you like and people like I was noticing also like when I was reading your story, they said there was someone, yeah, there was someone that they had locked up and they set free, they locked up and they let him go and let him. What was that all about? I was like. He said it was a lot of magic done around his case. It was a lot of magic done around his case on on judges, lawyers, police officers. A lot of magic done. He said the high ranking witch of New Orleans. She had a lot to do with this. He keeps on saying she. Oh goodness gracious. I'm here, do it and bring that energy back to me. So pretty much she knew the killer as well. She knew the murderer and the killer as well. So she told the person to do what he's gonna do and bring that energy back to her after they were done. After that he done. Like do it and come back straight to me. He's saying like Anthony is saying like he will cause this man saying something in another language, then shooting him, and also repeating that same thing after the bullet entered him as well. He repeated that same language, but he didn't understand what it meant. But it was something of harvesting the energy in the time of like once you do a crime you harvest energy. He was saying a certain word. He's saying like he heard him say it twice, one before he shot him and one after. He said, and I feel like also he could have also like touched him as well. I see his hand do that. What else? What else? So my question is to like so when they were doing this whole like run around thing, cause I read the story, I listened to the video. Okay, so let's get something clear. So Messi Maya came to me. I like cause his videos kept on popping up on my For You page. So I looked at his case and I never looked into it until months ago. This was like months ago, and I used to live in Missouri and shit like that. He came to me when I lived in Missouri and stuff like that. And I saw the case and I was like, why? Like, what happened? Like, what happened? Like, why did they give him a runaround on his case? Like, what was all that? And I just got the sense of there was like a lot of magic being done, like a lot of foolery being done. He said a lot of police officers were paid off as well. A lot of police officers were paid off to shut up and keep their mouths shut as well. So you said a lot of police officers paid off. So what else? Missy Maya. What else? Missy Maya. What else? Missy Maya. What else? He's saying there's a lot of like mental magic being done on a lot of people in that courthouse. A lot of mental magic, like he said, a lot of mental magic being done. Also like yeah, he people was messing with evidence and like even in the room, like the evidence room where they keep the evidence at. He said a lot of evidence were found, but they were like he said there's someone in there was a dirty cop or something like that paid off to go take it or like go put it somewhere else or even go take it or even go give it to the witch itself to make the evidence like be like this, like she did a lot. There was a lot of magic done in his case for his energy. There was a lot of there was a lot of that. What else, Missy Maya, that we need to know that is very important about your case? What else that we need to know is very important about your case, Missy Maya? Hashtag Anthony. He said a singer also receives his energy. A singer. Are they from New Orleans? Are they from New Orleans? You said a singer. Who is this singer? Is this a male or female? Are you saying that artist knows that artist? Are you saying that? Okay. He says something about like a male artist knows this artist. Okay, so he allegedly whoever like is connected to he's saying like a male artist is connected to him. Is a male artist connected to him that he knows about this? He knows like he said allegedly he not has anything to do with it, but it's the person he's connected to has something to do with this, and he's from the same city, and he could be like a singer or whatever that is as well, or he's and also some like a female as well has something to do with this as well. A female entertainer has something to do with this. What else? What else? He's saying like he's saying like sexual parties, sexual parties, sexual parties, sexual parties. He's saying something to me about sexual parties and something about He's saying something to me about sexual parties and also about how there was this like STDs going around in these sexual parties and that could be going on in New Orleans. He said, he said, you know what I'm talking about. They said, you all know what I'm talking about, the sexual parties that's been going on in New Orleans with all the witches and the vampires, the wolves, all the shapeshifters, all the vampires. You know exactly who you are. He said, you all know exactly who you are. The sex parties y'all been having against, he said, the beast among beasts, having sex with beasts, both all of the beasts in one, and there's one witch in there that she watches or whatever, like, or she goes through and like she does her magic and through the shit, like while all the beasts are laying with each other. He said red roses, red roses, red roses, red roses. Something about red roses. Red roses. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? Red roses. They use that for some type of ritual. They use the red roses for some type of ritual. They use these red roses for some type of ritual. They said they use red roses in New Orleans. That's something different that they use the red roses for some type of ritual. He says. What else we need to know that's very important? Nancy Maya. He said one of you are going to have a heart attack. He said one of you are going to have a heart attack. He said, all of you who been doing like magic or doing stuff against people or something like that. And what he said whatever you've been doing to innocent people who've been coming to New Orleans, you're going to reap what you have sown. Like he's saying, like you're going to reap what you sown. Or like he said, there's some people who have who came to visit New Orleans who got sick or who got a heart attack or something like that, and who probably died and after visiting New Orleans a year or going to go see. He said something is going to happen to you, to your practitioners, to your energy vamp, to even to some if you own like a food, like he said, to all like your food places that you own or something like that. He's talking to me about an owner that owns like maybe a food place, a food spot, people come and eat. He said, yeah, you're gonna be held accountable as well. He said, I don't know if that person used like if that person like has a drink, a special drink. He said this drink is specially made by the owner. This drink, and it has a green leaf in it. He said that green leaf is like it's not good. He said this green leaf is like that's like it's like whatever this concoction is. He said it is made of magic. He said, you know how the owners have, oh, that drink is named after this person or that person, and this drink is named after the owner itself. The owner itself conjured up this own drink for death purposes and not good purposes. This drink is not good. So if you ever go to New Orleans, don't drink it. You know, you ever hear that when they said the owner, the drink is named after the owner, don't drink it. They said. What else? What else, Anthony? He said, to my family, to my family, to my family. He said, I don't know if one of y'all had a dream about him hugging you or something like that. You had a dream about him hugging you or something like that, or like him telling you some information and hugging you, and like him like I don't know if one of y'all was very emotional. It was both of y'all very emotional, or just one of you. He's saying that dream was true. He said that was him. He said that was him. He said that was him. He said also, if any of y'all are going to go get readings, he said he said, I don't think you should go to anyone in New Orleans. You should go let the soul and the spirit lead you to somewhere else, because it's a lot of evil. Like, I don't know. He's saying like it's not a. It's like he said, the pure-hearted of readers in New Orleans are not. He said a lot have sold their souls, and he said a lot of people have sold their souls in New Orleans. He said a lot of people have sold their souls for whatever, you know. No disrespect, just saying. You know, no disrespect, just saying. What else? What else, Anthony? What else? If you, he said also one of y'all, like you got, you gonna go get like braids in your hair or something like that. Or you just got your hair braided, or when you see this, or you see this video, and one of you have braids in your hair, or getting your hair braided at the time, like sitting in a chair getting your hair braided. If you're one of his family members, yeah, he wants to say, listen. He said, if you want to call him, you can. He said, if you want to call me, you can. All my information is in the description down below. How to contact me and email me as well. Yes, yeah, he said, but he's saying somebody, his child, he would like to speak with his child as well, if that is possible, if they will allow, me to speak, to his child, that would, he said he would love for that interaction to happen. But he said if not, he said he would continue to visit her in the astral realm, or him in the astral realm. I'm not sure if he has a son or daughter. I'm not sure. I didn't look that far. But I'm getting like he could have, this could be a daughter. But I know why I want to say her. But hey, yeah. But he said like he would love that to happen. If not, it's cool. He's gonna continue to visit her in the astral realm, and continue to give her messages, or him messages. He wants to. He said he's gonna get out of here. He said he's gonna get out of here. But he's saying like, oh yeah, you wanted to build that label, right? You wanted to build that label. He's saying to somebody, you wanted to build that label off of my energy, and it never happened, did it, huh? Allegedly, child. Allegedly. I don't care. He's saying like you wanted to build that label off of my name, didn't you? But it never happened. Cause you were supposed to build a label or some shit like that. Somebody was supposed to build a label off of him. Somebody, not the family, but somebody who was involved in his murder. They said you were supposed to build a label off him, wasn't you? Or for some music career or whatever the fuck that was, and it never happened. Or your music career never went nowhere or some shit like that. He's saying Tony. He calling somebody Tony. He said, you know who you are, Tony. He said, now I go home. He said, now I go home. He said, now I go. All right. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you, Miss Maya. Nice. Gratitude for coming. Love you to life. He said he was back by popular demand, He loved you guys. He loved you guys. He said, yeah. He said, yeah. He said, GX, yeah, that's my nigga. He said, yes, that's my nigga, yeah. Gratitude, gratitude, Messy Maya. I show gratitude. We love Messy Maya over here. We love him, okay? Alright, let him out. Let Messy Maya out, okay? Alright. He said, I'm gonna see y'all again. He said, he gonna come back again. He said, I'm gonna see y'all again. Alright. Alright. Shut the door, close it. No, nobody else in here? Alright. I love you guys so much. You money, my fist supreme family, and that has been Messy Maya hashtag Anthony M Barry. I hope I'm saying his name right. His middle name is M Barry. I hope I'm saying it, but his first name is Anthony. So Messy Maya. This has been Messy Maya's interview, and I show much gratitude to the soul and to the spirit. And yes, I hope you guys got everything you needed. And yeah, I hope we hey, just shed some light on some things for you. Yeah. Why are you yelling? He said the old white bitch. He said the old white bitch. The old white bitch. The old white bitch. He said, you ran with Joan Rivers, didn't you? Like she's saying like that person was connected to Joan Rivers. He said not like she said the bitch the old white bitch. She said he also was in cahoots with this too. He said yeah the old white bitch witch. He said the white bitch witch, yeah, was she ran with Joan Rivers and shit like that. Joan Rivers had nothing to do with this, but that's he said like that bitch ran with Joan Rivers at the time. All right. Later, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Okay, how to get in contact with me is on the description down below. Okay, phone number, email, and all that other shit. Okay, all right. See y'all later. Rock out with your cock out. Safe sex and motherfucking paychecks, okay? All right, confirmation.